What's up guys, WarDoogs with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about the Sword the Satellite. And why are we talking about the Sword the Satellite? Well, we just got the latest data mines and it seems that Sword Satellite is coming very soon with some very juicy, very important rewards if you care about Alliance Wars and maybe even if you care about Cosmic Crucible. So this is going to be very exciting. We are going to have some upgrades for characters that we already have available in game, that those rewards, if they are easy to access, they can really push these teams that we're going to talk about to the next level. And this is something that is going to make a huge difference now, especially because of the changes on the Cosmic Crucible rewards and also on the Alliance War rewards. So if you are excited for those game modes, if you care about Alliance Wars, if you care about Cosmic Crucible, this is definitely something that you should take a look at. And also, Sword Satellite, something that we don't see that often. It's similar to Avengers Tower. Maybe you didn't play Sword Satellite, you've played Avengers Tower, but it's similar. It's like an updated version. So in this video, we're going to break down all the information that you need to know in order for you to prepare. And as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure to share this video with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content and make sure you smash that like button. Okay, so what is Sword the Satellite? So Sword Satellite is a game mode that shows up every now and then, and it allows you to climb floors, and the higher you climb, the better rewards you get. And it has a few interesting situations, which is you have the checkpoints. If you get to the checkpoints, you are not going to fall off the tower, but it gets to a point that then you don't have any more checkpoints. So if you get very high, then you can fall off and then you have to start over again. So you have to be very careful. But this is a sort of cutthroat game mode, and because of that, it's very exciting. At least I find it very exciting, trying to climb all the floors of the tower and making sure that we get the maximum amount of rewards. So we can take a look at it just from one of my previous live streams and see what kind of situation we have, right? You're gonna face multiple enemies. Let's see if you can face a room, for example, right here with the tower. Let's see. Okay, so here we have the tower, and you can see, so you have the tower, you are gonna face more than 5 enemies. Sometimes it can be like the full map full of enemies, and you can use 5 characters. So this is different from the Escape from Kyle, where you can only use 3 characters. So you're going to use 5 characters, and you have to clear up to 10 characters. And you can see you have 40 floors that you have to climb with different checkpoints. And some of the nodes have boss nodes that are much tougher. And you can face teams with like 4 million power and stuff like that, which is pretty crazy, especially now with level 100. If the tower was made for level 100, it's very scary. Okay, so why should we be excited about this and about Sword Satellite and so on? It's because of the latest data mines. So you can see right here that on the latest data mines we have power up your roster and to traverse to Sword Satellite and earn cold-blooded orbs. We're going to talk about these orbs in a future video, but what is important is that you have to climb the 40 floors, challenge your teams, and then you're going to be able to progress to milestones and compete on a leaderboard that will give you a 3-diamond Nakia, 3-diamond Black Panther, and this is going to be huge, really huge, because these are some of the centerpieces of the Wakanda team. Now, is the Wakanda team still relevant in 2024? Let's talk about it, right? Okay, so right now we have changes on Alliance Wars and Cosmic Crucible. We have way more gold and diamonds being given away in Alliance Wars. We have Cosmic Crucible now with the training materials and also diamonds as well. So the value of these two game modes definitely increased. We can talk about that in another video, but for this video, we're going to talk about Wakanda and the value of Wakanda on both of those game modes. So in Alliance Wars, on offense, you can use the WarDoogs, which are composed by Nakia, by Black Panther, by Shuri, by Bashenga, and also by Okoye. This team is very strong against characters that revive. This team is very strong because it has insane amount of burst damage. Nakia has some of the highest base damage in the game. So getting access to diamonds for her for free is very exciting, and this can be one of the reasons to gear up this team. Now, you are wondering, why is my Nakia level 1 if I'm saying that she's so good? Because when Nakia was released, we were on a skill gear shortage, and also I have other characters that did the same thing that she did. In Alliance Wars, we can have multiple teams. Sometimes you can use Cosmic Crucible teams or Ray teams in Alliance Wars. So at that time, I didn't need to use her because I had other characters that were doing the same job. But it's not like she is not a good character. Once again, the WarDoogs team is one of the best Alliance War teams for offense, and they can destroy all kinds of teams, even with Apocalypse, even with Super Scroll, they can do stuff like that. So they're definitely super impactful. And Nakia, once again, is one of the centerpieces of this team. In terms of centerpieces, we have Nakia with the biggest amount of damage on that team, especially burst damage. She also applies Disrupt, which can be very annoying for certain teams, like for example, Secret Defenders on defense. And then we have Black Panther, which every time you kill an enemy, you get more turns, right? And that allows him to snowball, and of course, the bigger diamonds you have on him, the better. Then you also have Bashenga, which in my opinion is an underrated character. He has a very strong special, and he also copies all the positive effects from the enemies, gives them to Wakanda, and if the enemies have Safeguard, he's also going to give Safeguard to Wakanda. And that's extremely important because one of the biggest weaknesses of Wakanda is characters like Thanos that can flip positive effects into negative effects, or characters like Mighty Thor, Lady Thor, Miss Thor, Jane, whatever you want to call her, because she also flips positive effects into negative effects with her ultimate. So these are definitely some exciting news for these characters. And because Bashenga and Nakia, they do piercing damage and whatnot, that gives him even more value. Now, in Cosmic Crucible, right now, we also have going on at the same time the Room 4, where Wakanda, they work very well because Shuri is going to give energy to all of them, so you get double of the energy, and that means you can use their abilities multiple times. They also go extremely fast, but in terms of Cosmic Crucible, you could use M'Baku instead of Nakia, but this is not super recommended because he is a mystic character rather than a skill character like Nakia. Nakia is skill, so she's much easier to get up. And then M'Baku, he also has another problem, is that he's very expensive to get up, he's mystic, and he also requires Vibranium, which is a problem on this team. It's like everyone requires Vibranium except Nakia. And this is why it's going to be so important to have this chance of unlocking diamonds for her with this new sword, the satellite, that should be coming soon, right? If it's already on the data mines, if it's not, it should be the next week, actually. It should be the next week or the week after. So at least within the month of February, it's going to be for sure, because once again, it's Black History Month in the United States, and Scopely always likes to give some love for Wakanda when is this time of the year. So these are some very exciting news. Once again, if you care about Alliance Wars, but also if you care about the Cosmic Crucible, and this might be one of the reasons that will push you to invest on this great team. And even on the tower itself, even on Sword Satellite or Avengers Tower, many times the Wakanda come through when you are facing enemies with minions, or when you are facing characters that are a little bit slower than them, and they can just gang up on some of those characters like we have seen in the past. So that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Very exciting news. Free diamonds for Nakia and also for Black Panther. I hope you guys enjoy these great news. And as always, if you find any information on these videos helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Mouse Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.